Hey, Shalom Yeshua. When it start was always but giving no praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Hashem Kwadash. Double honor to the apostles of GMS and honor to you brothers doing the work in truth while sincerity. Yeah, this is it's a quick one. It's something that was a topic that just kept coming up over and over again when I was with the Akim yesterday. And it's basically women of Israel are through, man. They're through, and more so the so-called black woman, she's through, right? So I'm a relatively young man. I'm like 22, right? And I'll hear my age mates, would you call it, but people I went to school with, this, that, and the other, right? Even when what do you call it, people around that age talking about how they wear wigs like it's nothing. 22 years old wearing wigs, right? And my nan is around 60, 70, and she doesn't wear a wig. Does she own wigs? Yes, but for them, more times when I see it, she's got rocking her own hair, right? But like I said, these times you have women our age, my age, 22, talking about how they wear wigs, and you're just like, oh, fucking hell. I mean, that's a damn shame, man. Right? Because you read 1 Corinthians 11 and 15 says, but if a woman have long hair, it is glory to her, for her hair is given her for a covering, right? And you can see whenever you call it, you see Jake women fighting, what's one of the things they always do? They'll take that wig off or pull that weave out because it's it's embarrassment. Right, one of the arguments was telling me how one woman's wig came off at work, and she she jumped underneath the table. She hid straight away in embarrassment. Right, her manager was laughing, and the customers were laughing. Right, because it's a damn shame. It's disgusting. Imagine you're getting some sloppy top, and all you want to do is pull your woman's hair back, and instead of pulling it back, you take the wig off. That's through, right? But as I've done this video, a similar video before about the curses, right? And it's a major curse, right? It says Isaiah 3:16 says, moreover, Yahweh saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks, and wanton eyes, and walking, mention as they go, and making tinkling with their feet, right? Basically, they're proud, man. And yesterday as well, just for science sake, right? I basically performed. I was with the Archeum, just going for a walk, and that I performed an experiment, right, where you had one Jake chick who was fucking overweight. It was disgusting, and another Jake chick, both wearing ugly weaves or wigs or whatever, right? And I very politely said, "Hey, how you doing?" Right, and you saw they didn't even want to chat to mans. They didn't even want to say anything. Yeah, I'd say the same thing to say heathen women that walk past, and they were digging. Right, but like I said, these two Jake women were through. They're proud. How can you be walking around proud where you haven't even got your own fucking hair, man? That's a disgrace. Right, and those were the argument, and they was like, man, they understood I did it for science sake, but they were like, yo, man, why'd you even chat to them beasts, man? Right? It says verse 17 of Isaiah, the 3rd chapter says, therefore Yahweh will smite with the scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and Yahweh will discover their secret parts, right? So yeah, the fact that the Jake woman hasn't got any hair, that's a curse of the Lord, right? Because as we read here, 1 Corinthians 11, that is glory unto her, right? Which is why we don't have our women in order, because that's a glory unto the man, right? Where does it say? It says it somewhere here. Yeah, so verse 7 says, for 1 Corinthians 11 and 7, so for man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and glory of the Most High, but the woman is the glory of the man, right? So when you actually read 1 Corinthians 11 chapter, what you understand is, if I remember, was it Jeremiah 3 or Jeremiah 6? No, might be Jeremiah 6. Alright, it says Jeremiah 6:2 says, I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. Right, so the nation of Israel, we're the Most High's woman, right? So which is why we don't, we went the fuck off, right? So if the law can't have his women, why can we have our women, right? Now our women are off, which is why they don't have any hair, right? And that's a curse, and this curse is you know it's a curse because for instance, I'll be reasoning with not reasoning. I remember there was one mixed, quote unquote, mixed race girl, right? And then she had short hair, and I was like, "Oh, how come your hair's short?" And she basically was like how the black girls told her to cut it, right? Because ultimately, her herself was a nigger woman. She was a nigger woman. She just looked, quote unquote, mixed race, as as people say in the common world, right? Why? Because these curses pursue thee, man. You read Deuteronomy 28, it says, these curses shall pursue thee and shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder. Right? But yeah, that's mainly what I wanted to touch on, man. You got a black woman just walking around proud, but she doesn't even have her own fucking hair, which is a disgrace, right? But the flip side is, man, in the kingdom, right, when we're glorified, when we're right, and that's the thing. If the Most High's woman is right, then our woman's right, then our woman has her own hair, right? Because it's not right that chain is ever broken. How we cannot be right with Most High's woman, but our woman can be right. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, Lord's will, so just a quick one. Lord's will be edified, and that I'll say shalom.